It's the flip man. You want some money in your hand? Flipping houses without credit or your cash. Get that bag.
Good afternoon and welcome to November 18th, 2024. We got 43 days left. Let me see. 43 days left in this year before we're out of 2024. So today's topic, today's topic, how will a second Trump term affect wholesaling houses, good or bad? That's today's topic. So we're ready to talk about real estate investing with a strong emphasis on wholesaling real estate and other things. Got my guys here by way of Florida and Tennessee. I'm in Alabama, so it's dirty South in here, of course. So,
is it the dirty?
However many you want it to be. But yeah, so please take advantage of this content that we're about to share with you. We don't know everything, but we know how to get a check. So make sure you tap the subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel, like, share, follow all the other places, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, Pinterest, X, formerly known as. But yeah, so what's going on, guys?
What's up with the time?
Good.
How was everybody weekend, man?
Super tight.
Man, I had a killer weekend, bro. I went to I actually did an event with Tony Robbins. Oh, damn it.
Okay.
I did an event with Tony Robbins called Unleash the Power Within. It was an incredible event, man. It touched on so many different aspects. It was 4 days of 12-hour days, like just impactful, crazy energy. Like this dude, Tony Robbins, bro, he's out of this world. This man was speaking for 12 hours straight. 12 hours straight, just speaking, jumping, clapping. Like, I'm just, and he's 60, 64, 65. I'm like, yo, this is wild to have this much energy. So, he definitely walked the walk and talked the talk, man. Like the energy was great. I picked up a lot of nuggets, picked up a lot of great information. I'm so excited just to explode when it comes to 2025. Finishing off this month in December strong, and it's up, man, with no problem.
Boom. All right, that's good. It's good.
Everybody just speaking right now.
Everybody just saying hello.
Yeah.
Everybody saying hello.
Everybody just saying hello.
Everybody's saying hello. So we can dive in this little topic, I guess. First of all, I have no idea what's going to happen. Number one. Number two. I'm not speaking for anyone else here. The way I look at who's president, who's not president, who's in office or not, money still can be made regardless. Especially if you talk about real estate. Some presidents or administration is going to be more friendlier to business than others. So you can take that how you want. Also, for me personally, I'm a weirdo, know it. As long as it don't go too far one way or the other, and they don't make real estate free, because that's the thing I feed myself off of, I'm gonna be okay. The other thing is rare I'm gonna blame anyone for stuff that's happening to me. in most cases, if something doesn't go well for me, as far as I can see, is normally because it's self-inflicted. Normally,
All on me, right?
yeah. What I ask for, what I hope to get from what I believe in is if I have my health and the people I care about the most have some level of health, everything else is a bonus. We'll figure it out, right? We'll figure it out. And happiness is like everything, regardless of money or no money. People are a lot more happy than me, regardless of their financial situation, if it's less or whatever, or definitely more. Plenty of that too. But at the end of the day, it's just about being happy. So who's the president, who's not the president? I follow it because I just like to know things and just see how people react to stuff and what are my thoughts on different things. And so, but anyway, man, got some bad news right before we got on this live. A buyer said that they pulling out a deal. And so I need the title come email and two at the same time. But anyway, that's my two on that. Y'all can roll with whatever. Let me email her back real quick.
And DMG is home said that they've been to a Tony event. It was amazing. I even walked on the charcoal fire. Best experience ever.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. One
Did
thing
you,
that
did you,
nah,
you
no
walk on the
charcoal.
charcoal?
I broke the board.
Okay.
I
Oh,
broke
nice.
the board.
You
Yeah,
got pictures?
I got a video of breaking the board, but that was it. It was like 12 o'clock at night, man. But yeah,
Yeah,
broke the
nice.
board. It was phenomenal. But just to piggyback off what you say, Ty, what I learned is that there's limited beliefs that we tell ourselves that it's kind of productive to where we want to go, and we tend to stay in the now, right? We tend to put ourselves in a position where it's just a now thing and it's a me thing, right? And you know, I was there was this exercise where it was talking about limiting beliefs, and he took you like 10 years into the future, 20 years into the future. It was like, are you still going to hold on to these limited beliefs and still don't see yourself? You don't even see progress within what you're doing because of all these beliefs that you've held on to for so long. And for a lot of us, man, we got to get out of our own way. That's just like me speaking from a personal experience from another business that I was in before real estate. Even now in real estate, where I sometimes have bumps and bruises, and I tend to sometimes put like false belief on myself rather than understanding that I'm a freaking force of nature, bro. And I'm gonna crush it regardless of what happens. And that's got to be the mindset that you have when you're approaching any and everything, for sure.
Boom.
Phil W is asking Flipman and Chevy, when JV getting the buyer, do you get the JV contract signed before you show the buyers? How much communication do you allow other wholesalers with your buyer?
When dealing with buyers, it's based on rapport, and you definitely, if you have a buyer that's interested in the property, you present it to them, they're interested in the property, then go ahead and get the JV contracts on. But if you have a buyer, if you're just saying, oh, I have a buyer interested in it, and you don't know if they're interested or not, that's a waste of time. We got to make sure that that buyer is interested.
All right.
So just make sure the buyer's on board for buying the property. And no, you do not you do not have communication with another wholesaler with a buyer that you're presenting to a deal at all, unless it's someone that you've done business with before and you know they legit. then yeah. But if it's somebody that you don't even know from a can of paint, you never done no business with this person, you don't even know you don't even know who they are and what they like and all that. Nah, because I mean, we do deals all the time where I mean, Shreveport is a small city, so I know every buyer, and every now and then I might send something to my guy, and he'll present it to the same buyer that I could have presented it to, just to break bread. So yeah,
All righty. Um, yeah, and we still comping property. So if you have a property that you want to get comped, put it in the chat and we will get those comped as well. And we'll answer your questions as well. So.
yes, we're still comping properties. We're just talking about the state of real estate and how do it affect wholesaling when it comes to having Trump in the office. Ty, the flip man Taylor said, as long as everybody stay out my way, we're gonna be all right. And I concur. We definitely will be all right. I think it's going to be an uptick when it comes to wholesaling. It's going to be a lot more leniencies as far as the rules. Um, you know, uh, if you guys never read Deal, The Art of the Deal, Donald Trump talks about creative real estate and creative financing and securing other people's money to take down deals. So he's all about real estate. Like that's how he builds his empire. So if you're in this field or you're in this industry or you're in this game that's called real estate, understand if you have the right attitude, the right work ethic, and you take a massive action, you're going to be all right. That's it.
Morris James asks, is the wholesale of vacant land still going to be wide open over the next 4 years?
Yes. Ty?
What was the question then?
Will land still be something to do in the next 4 years?
Yeah. I wonder why people ask that question. I'm serious.
I mean, why do people bring like doubts
Yeah,
or
like
somebody
I'm saying
or
he
like someone?
probably 4 years because of Trump, I guess. I don't know.
I mean, everything's going to still be wide open, man. Period.
I'm like,
Do you still get that question? Is wholesaling legal? Do you still get that one?
I'm going to ask that question.
um,
or
I,
or
I'm not trying to be funny. Like I like to know deeper. What do you mean? I know what it sounds like, what they mean, but it got to be another layer to. What was the question again? Is wholesaling vacant land still going to be wide open
Wide
over the
open over
next
the
four
next 4 years.
years? Why wouldn't it be? Like that's what I'm saying. Like I want to know deep because I like to learn. You know what I'm saying? It's cause I'm like, what would happen for it not to be?
like what's going to happen in the next 4 years?
Next, yeah, I guess, that's what, yeah.
Um, Maybe he'll enlarge the question
Yeah. If he
and
can,
on the
yeah, if he could expound on that, I'm interested to know, how are you thinking, like my answer is it's gonna be good, the opportunity is going to exist to make money, so
right.
that's the answer. But I'm like, I want to know like why the question, where does the question come from? Is I guess what I'm asking.
Then the next question comes from Morris Elroy, Mel- Elroy, and this is in Austin, Texas. 15114 Sam Bell Road, Palm Road. Let me add you to the stage. Take this off. Sabelle.
Now I sold like 4 years ago. Nice. For 210.
Mm-hmm.
And it's worth 294.6. So
Right.
that's on Zillow. Redfin have it
312.
at 312. And Realtor have it at 314. So essentially this is a ARV of 300K. They just bought it for 210. So you make an offer for 150,000, 9 out of 10 times it's not likely that they're gonna take it. But yeah, that's your starting point though. 150.
150. Sharon Farrell. So Sharon, this is in
Hey Sharon.
Amarillo, Texas. I offered 32K. She countered at 60. I asked for pictures and info like age of roof, etc., etc. So I'm sure she wants us to comp it.
I mean Sharon that this is not a bad house. You say you offered her she said she offered how much at first?
32.
I'm sorry, 32
She offered 32 and then counted back at 60.
at 60.
Um, this property must need extensive work if that's the case. Okay, that's it. They don't have no interior pictures. So for something like this, Sharon, if they counter back at 60, what I would do is because it's a bigger property, so obviously it's gonna need a lot of work. I would go ahead and counter back at like 45.
Yeah, she's saying no pictures at all.
Yeah, I would counter back at 45.
All right, Shazam X says, Flip, I found that by using keywords like investor, investors, etc., pulls up specific properties that fit our criteria. Would you suggest doing this when using the KISS strategy?
You can most definitely do that to niche it down if you want. Um, um, you will still miss some stuff, but if you want to niche it down, but you will miss some stuff. Let me just say that.
On Zillow, he's asking.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And Sharon says she can't find any comps on that
Any
property.
comps for that? Let's see.
Is it Propstream?
Oh, I'm still sharing. Let me see. Oh, they've been cutting the price forever. Let me see here. Nearby. Nothing. Some of the homes that sold. Well, these are for sale. Yeah, that one is going to be tough, Sharon. Let me see something. See here.
What is he doing?
Yeah, there isn't really much comps over there. So there's 1105. And this one sold last December for 359. Same built, same year, 227 a square foot. So that's a good comp right here. So I'm not quite sure why they're not really getting much offer on the property. It's a decent sized property. Um, but you're really looking at, I mean, the markets tend to fluctuate as well. So you want to take that in consideration. Um, yeah. Hold on, let me look at this one. Let's see here. So this one, yeah, it's over wow, 359 at 227 a square foot. So even that, yeah, I would definitely ask for more pictures. It could be a solid play. I would count it back at 45 though, because it could be a solid play. So I'll just count it back at 45.
Oh, all right. Shazam X says, no, I'll take that back. It's Gerard Scott. This is in Riverdale, Georgia.
Riverdale.
Mm-hmm.
You ever been to Georgia, Ty?
Ever been to where?
Georgia, besides Atlanta, of course.
Oh.
Anywhere else? Anywhere else in Georgia?
I got some really good friends that are from Phoenix City, Alabama, and it's like borders Columbus, Georgia. So I've been down there a few times.
Okay, Columbus.
Yeah,
Nice.
which Columbus is probably the same side of Shreveport. They probably about the same.
Okay. I my aunt was in Stone Mountain. That's what it is. Stone Mountain, Georgia. It's right out. It's like 45 minutes from Atlanta.
Stone Mountain.
Boom, boom, boom. 201.
Yeah, matter of fact, they're like almost neck and neck. Shreveport Metro is 393,000, and Columbus is 328,000. So very close in size.
So this thing lasts for 31,000. So but it's at 183, and Zillow is saying that it's at two. What was that again? 201. So we're really at like the 190K mark. So if you made an offer on this at 90,000, you should be good. I would keep it between 70 and 90,000 though to start, because it looked like it's off market. So I would do it like that. So start low at 60 and then work your way up. They bought it for 31, so just start low.
All right. Shazam X has a property in Charlotte, North Carolina. So could you comp this one as well?
Shazam.
X.
Oh, no, I was just saying Shazam.
Oh,
Like Gomer Pyle.
I was just saying Shazam, man.
Mhm.
All right. So 290. No, not a lot of pictures at 290. They're over asking. I would keep this one simple and stay right at 120K, 120, 130.
130. 30.
So if you guys notice, I'm still using the KISS method, but I'm not. I'm just starting lower, so this way I could get to that number that it needs to be, which is the KISS method, which is at the KISS point. So if it's a 50%, I'm going to offer at 40% and then work my way up to the 50. So this I land at the 50.
All right. And Stephen Vaughn wants to know, hey, gentlemen, do any of my brothers who are investors use an LLC with EIN number when it comes to keeping properties for yourself so that your
Yes.
name doesn't appear on any doc or does, I don't know, but go ahead.
Your business name would appear on it because it's your business. And then if they want to dig deeper, it would show that you're the owner of the business, unless you put it in like a trust or something.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
Uh,
That's really it.
I know a couple of cats here in Birmingham. This guy, he got to be worth. I couldn't imagine less than 200 million. I couldn't imagine less than that. He has a bunch of real estate in his name. I wonder, it's amazing with that amount of wealth that he's accumulated. And I guess you assume, and this is, I don't know how much resident, just somebody in the commercial world, that he signed off on a lot of properties with his just name. And most of it's in like self-storage or whatever. Now he may have changed that over the years, but I know years back when he owned a lot then, and he's done a little bit more stuff from just me just knowing or whatever. But it's amazing how much real estate he's owned in his name or whatever. Um, and then I know another guy that owned a lot of houses. Most of his stuff he bought through owner financing. Now I know at one point he had like over 500 houses, and all of them were in his name. Like just crazy, just
Pull up his name and you see all his properties.
yeah, just you know what I'm saying, it's crazy. But that ain't the right way to do it. But hey, say
Some people do it.
some people do it, man.
Some people do it.
Yeah.
Maurice Elroy. This is in Austin, Texas. I guess you're pulling it up. Chevy.
Sure.
All right.
Yep. So Zillow got 385. Well, Redfin do, and then Zillow is at 360. Let's pull up another one. Realtor. Realtor is at 427. So really going to be around the 380 range. And what we're talking 190 to start. They last sold that property though for like 200 plus. So just keep that in mind. Keep it in mind. That's what they last bought the property for back in 2017, which was like 220,000. So depends on what all they've done to the property. All right, let's go. Next.
LMJ is asking, I have a cosmetic under contract in Baymount, Texas. Are there any buyers out there?
Beaumont.
In Beaumont. I mean, we got to evaluate the deal, man, see if it makes sense.
Yeah, we need numbers, baby. You got it on the contract. The address should be cool.
And this is one from Sharon. This is in Amarillo, Texas, asking 119. She offered 47,000 and she countered at 105.
And
Counter
yeah,
back. You say you offered 47.5. I would counter back at like at minimum like 60. You want to stay closer to that 47 range.
It's about what it's worth, probably.
60. What am I doing here?
What's next?
Dayton this day is saying she has 3 today. Let me get this first one out. The
Okay.
owner told me to make him an offer, and this is that Itasca, Texas?
I think that's how it's pronounced. Yeah.
Itasca. 300 South Hill Street. She said this is the first out of 3 that she's gonna submit today.
Let's get it.
Awesome. Let's see. No, that thing is beat up. Wow,
Beat it up. Beat it up. Beat it up.
not bad, but
It's 3,000 square feet.
yeah, it's a pretty big house. It's not bad though. All right, let's see if Realtor pulls something up for us. I hope this is not how it looks. 229. And then see what home say it is. Home says between 193 and 290. So they have the same picture. So just based on, ooh, that thing look rough, like Scooby rough. But just based on the exterior, depend. So I'm guessing the property been vacant for quite some time. So what I would do is I would talk to the seller and start. I would start around 50,000 and then go from there. So this way you're able to get a number out of that seller.
What number you say, Chevy?
50,000.
50?
Yeah, that's based on them exterior pictures.
Yeah,
So
she's saying that's why she was laughing, because the guy, because of the condition that the house is in.
yeah.
Yeah, in Shazam, if you have another property, I didn't see it. So it could have been the YouTube blocked it. It could have been that I overlooked it, but put it in again and we'll get it comped.
Trying to go up and see if I see it. I don't see it either. All right, where we at?
We did in North Carolina, yeah.
All right, where we at with it?
Next one is
What?
no. Oh no. Paula Wise says she's a first-time viewer. Welcome, Paula Wise. Thank you, Flip Man and partners. I just learned about you 2 days ago. Trying to binge watch everything I can find. Thank you for helping us hopefuls.
There's
Hey,
there's 3,000 plus videos.
That gets me excited, Paula, that you, what you say? Let me see what my girl said. I just learned about you 2 days ago, trying to binge watch everything I can. Thank you for helping us.
Hopefuls.
Okay. Hey, I appreciate you joining us today live, Paula. To consume that content. It goes way back. I would say most of it's relevant. The only thing that's really, even from when I got educated myself, the really only thing that's really changed is the amount of tools out there that can be used to do this, to make it a little easier. They're not going to do deals for you. If you see one that says it is, then run. And then a few of the states have made it a little bit more difficult to do it. But for the most part, Paula, that content is going to get you well beyond where you need to go. But at the end of the day, may sound good and everything, but it could be very valuable and life changing to you financially, or it could be worthless as you can go outside and grab a handful of dirt. It just be the same thing, because if you don't take action, it ain't gonna be worth nothing. So don't get too bogged down in the details. You're fortunate. We have a strategy that we've been pushing that literally someone could start doing today. We're willing to help. That's the KISS strategy. If you just apply that, you literally can get going this week and have a deal closed definitely before Christmas if you own it.
Get down on it. Yes, sir.
Stephen Vaughn said he's not. I'm not surprised if he hasn't used his birth name and a new LLC with his EIN number attached to it so that he can make large amounts of cash. I guess he's speaking to the guy that you were saying that uses his name.
All right, who we got next?
LMJ. This is 9115 Shepherd.
Yeah, how much you have the property on the contract for, man?
He says, I have pictures and more info in data room if I can send it to you directly.
Are we doing the Ty ideally later? Ty?
What he wants to do what now?
Send some pictures about this property that he's asking us about as far as this is the doesn't need a lot of work. I guess he's trying to see if there's buyers that want this property.
Oh, yeah. He can send it there if he wants. I'll take a look.
Okay. The next one comes from Maurice McElroy. And this is in Austin, Texas, 3206 East 16th Street.
Bum, bum, bum. $3206, right?
3206, correct.
All right, perfect. I don't know. I might have to have some discrepancies with Zillow on this one.
That's worth $392.
Wait, nah, Zillow tripping. Zillow is tripping. No way.
Man.
But then again, I don't live in Austin.
Well, it could be a little price out there. What the rest of them say?
I'm about to see right now. I do not live in Austin.
Yes, I mean, it must be worth that. It's worth that.
365.
And it says 5,000 square feet.
Well, oh my gosh, that big? Oh, that's a lot.
That's just a lot.
Okay.
That's a lot. Okay. That's huge. Well, not a lot, but I'm just saying. 300,000.
There's some activities out there.
Yeah, that's right.
Let's see here.
Yeah. It's worth that.
Okay. Yeah, it got its potential. Okay, I stand corrected. My apologies, Zilla.
Okay.
All right, 365 it is. It's gonna need some work. So 50%.
50% off, yeah.
So what we at 170 something?
Let's see.
182. I would start at 160, man. There's no your sweet spot is 180. And go from there.
Yeah,
so it's gonna need quite a bit of work, but it's a smaller property, so the rehab shouldn't be that crazy.
Anna Bruce wants to get Land comped. Land portal listed the address, and she gives the address. The seller wants $25K per acre.
For 8 acres? So was that 200,000? Tired of flip man Taylor?
They said what now? Trying to replace a buyer for this deal, man.
I know. Look, I understand.
Hey, man.
Wait, when you supposed to close it?
They're supposed to close tomorrow.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, pulled out. Yeah.
How much he put down? AMD.
It was only $50,000. Just put $500.
Oh, okay.
They
He ain't
talking
getting that
about,
back, he ain't getting that back though, right?
about, can you send the cancellation agreement and I can get the deposit back? We'll send the cancellation agreement, but the deposit is not refundable.
Right, it's not refundable.
Normally, I would just give it back to him because it ain't a big deal. It's more about the relationship. But no, not the day before, man. You done been out there. You saw all that. He talking about the trees. Damn, you can't, huh? And anyway, it's some bull, man. So no. We don't do deals no more, fine. But not the day before, man. Nuh-uh. Not on the stuff he talking about. No.
You've been saw that.
We ain't enough got to do another deal together.
But Anna Bruce wants us to look at this land.
Okay.
Yeah. I guess she's saying it's, well, of course it is in land portal, and they want like Chevy said, 200,000 for 8 acres.
Okay. She got the longitude and latitude. Okay, so damn, I can use that, but let me okay. So what state is this?
What's the question, Ty?
What state is it?
North Carolina.
27544. What is that? I don't know what that is. It's
North Carolina.
Okay. All right. And so what was the coordinates? Huh?
What did you say?
What are the coordinates on it?
It is 36.209. That's the longitude. And latitude is negative 78.434.
Okay, pull it up. Let me see.
It's on Rocky Ford Road.
I don't think that's going to London. Coordinates.
Longitude is 36.209. Latitude is negative 78.434.
That I ain't gonna be able to pull it up. Like that don't seem complete.
What about the Rocky Ford Road?
That ain't gonna be enough. We ain't no way we're gonna be able to pull it up that way. We need a parcel ID, and we'll figure out the county, but we need a parcel ID.
Okay. All right. Next person is Jay Basqua. Was that how you pronounce that, Chevy?
J Biscuit.
Basqua. Flip man in the middle of negotiating with this agent. The asking price was $89,500. I offered $35,000. He countered $55,000. Is this a deal?
No.
And they presented saying
no.
You pulled it up already?
Yeah. No.
So what number should Jay Basqua be at?
Under that 35?
Under 35?
Yeah. In this situation, the kiss. Sometimes we gotta use
see it. Now we have to see it. Like,
sometimes we gotta use our judgment on these properties.
Look. Let me pull you up. Oh, come on, man. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just gotta use your judgment.
Yeah.
This say, oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's
yeah, it's gonna take
every bit
of 90.
This is San Antonio.
At least 80 to 90,000 to rehab this. It's a smaller property, so I'm just exaggerating. It's probably gonna take like 30, maybe 40,000. But it's a big job for a small property though.
Yeah, it's a shot.
That's all you need to know.
It's terrible.
And guys, just keep in mind whenever you're looking at these deals, right? There's something that's happening. The dynamics is you have to focus on how do you leave meat on the bone for an investor to look at a deal and say, you know what, this is a deal. I don't mind paying an assignment fee for it. That's how you got to evaluate a deal whenever you're making offers on these properties.
A property that looks like that, also not the condition, but that's a wiener dog property.
Yes.
Shotgun, or a straight through. Those are very unique. A lot of investors will shy away from those. That's a $5,000 or $10,000 property max.
Yeah, because it's not a flip property. Nobody want to live in
No.
nobody want to buy their forever home, which is a shotgun house, right? So you have to sometimes use common sense in these situations and just know.
Yeah, it's just so subjective. Like you're saying, common sense. We might not want to use that term because what's common to you might not be common.
Yeah, that's true too.
Yeah.
That's true too.
But just think about it though. That's not a normal. Well, again, we're saying that where you live, that may be normal looking houses. You know what I'm saying? So, like hell, I know a lot of people live. It's like a dude I told one time. I met him like it wasn't far from that neighborhood, but I met him at one house he was trying to sell, and we didn't work out a number. So I got another house over in Collegeville that I want to sell. Oh, I said, oh no, but I can't. I've never been able to pull a deal off of it. He said, well, I live right next door to it. So to him, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
What's the problem? Oh, well, I live right next door to it.
Did he buy it?
No, we didn't do nothing.
Okay.
No, he was. We met at another house.
Oh, but he was trying to sell. Okay.
He was trying to sell another house, and I told him I can't do anything over there in college. It's horrible over there. Some crazy I said, and he said, "Well, I live next door to."
I mean,
yeah, to bite your tongue, like
yeah, but I'm saying that's my point. Like to him, like what's the problem? Like I live over there. You tripping. So
yeah, but
LMJ is saying that property is I guess they're asking 110K. If you remember, I guess it's this property. He says cosmetic work.
What
he's looking for a buyer in his Bay Mountain.
Oh, okay. Somebody just emailed me. They just emailed me. Okay. What is technology?
I think that's him. This property.
Yeah,
the Beaumont property, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Let me pull my screen up. What am I doing here? We got visuals. We got visuals. Houston.
Is that where it's near?
No. I'm trying to be funny.
Oh, okay.
Oh man. Yeah, it's not bad at all.
Oh, that's livable for sure.
Oh yeah, it's not bad at all. At 110.
Yeah.
And what's the count?
And so what? But what was the numbers we came up with though?
For that one, let me see if I could pull it back up again. That one,
Washington jar connection. What kind of? How are we heated and cooled in this baby? Am I going back through them again? Let me hear. No, that's it. Okay, boom. All right, cool. Yeah.
Yeah, we was at 100 and it's like 140 to 160.
That was there.
Yeah.
Yes. So we need to be about what'd you say, about 80?
Yeah.
Yeah, somewhere in there. Yeah, about 80.
But he already have it on the contract though.
Oh,
he's looking for buyers.
Bro, how much you got the contract for? Oh, he ain't sharing that?
I'm guessing he got it on the contract for 110.
That may not work.
It's not gonna work.
Yeah,
not a mic. It's not.
That ain't gonna work.
Right.
Hold on. Let me look somewhere else real quick. Let me see what.
All right.
That was in Texas.
Yeah,
Texas. Yeah.
Let me see what they're doing out there in Texas. Come on. Mm-hmm. What am I on? Bing? I'm on Microsoft. They got me. Got me good. Let me see here. Oh, now y'all can go ahead. I'm just looking it up to see what's up.
Yeah, what we got next?
Alrighty. The next one comes from Shazam, put in another property in Matthews, North Carolina, 618 Matthews Chapel Road. Wants to get comped. Then Cash Waller wants to know the difference between PPC and PPL.
Yeah,
Pay per lead, maybe.
Yeah, pay per click. That means you pay every time somebody click on it, and then pay per lead. You're just gonna pay for that lead specifically.
All right. And Jamming Always said that he just sent you an email, the Dealulator one. I just watched, this is Watch Kiss Strategy, so thank you. I also mentioned in my email that I literally wanted to get your take on the new president.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, well, we sort of went through it in the beginning. I'm a little different, so I ain't, I consume the content of what's happening or whatever, one way or the other, because it's interesting to me to see how people think either the same as me or different than I do. And whereas some people like you're gonna have the world is coming to the end no matter who wins, right? Depending on which way you think about it. And what I like to ask people is, especially I can remember well, it doesn't matter. I ain't got the name of president or whatever. Not that I'm scared to say it, but just it's irrelevant. But it's like I'll ask them when what's the name was president, especially if I know their situation. How much did your life change? Well, really none. That's what I thought. like that's now. Not saying some people don't get affected in a lot of cases, but I just know for me and the people that I know normally, I know for me. I forget about what anybody else I observe. I know because I'm not succeeding at something, or because I am succeeding at something, is normally me. Ain't no normal, it's me. It's like literally. Now, obviously, some policies that can be passed tax wise, things like that, or whatever that can affect you in that way for sure. And that could be the difference of some people, whether they can pay a bill or not. Now, and then you're gonna have things like inflation, stuff like that, that's gonna affect everybody for sure. Those things, yeah, that matters for sure. But at the end of the day, as long as it don't go too far, let's just say each one of them have a number, all right, and the well, basically you got a scale. Long as it, we always balance it. We never go in the water too far on one side or another. If water is like or if we're on a mountain or something and it's just leaning, we're just doing this all the time. As long as it keeps doing that, I don't think it really makes too much of a difference in my opinion. And I'm sure I'm naive on a lot of stuff or whatever, but I pay attention to a lot of stuff also or whatever. I feel like I'm going to be more open minded than a lot of people on stuff, and sometimes it'll come off that I'm favoring one side or another, but normally just going to ask a question and just to try to number one to see if I'm missing something, and hopefully I can learn something, but also to try to create some thought, like well, just like when the guy said, "Is land still going to be a viable thing in 4 years?" I'm like, why wouldn't it be? Like, educate me. What am I missing something here? Because I'm not the smartest bub in the pack or whatever. Hopefully I'm in the pack, but I ain't as smart as Bub in there or whatever. So I may be missing something, like as far as what's going to prevent opportunities, like what is going to present, prevent opportunities from happening. I don't know if I answered the question or not, but I don't know, like I don't know, what we didn't seen this rodeo before. So, you were good, right? You still here? Huh? Tell me something in your life may have happened directly. Say, oh, I ain't never thought about it like that. That's what I'm looking for. Is like, oh, I ain't never thought about it like that. Right? Let's go. I'm all ears.
And were you pulling up a different property?
Sure.
Or
which one? The Chapel Road?
Yeah.
Chapel Road. Where is it?
618 Matthews Chapel Road.
All right, keep it
Damn.
up.
Shazam.
I love that.
Now you gotta put it back up.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to that one.
Who was writing that stuff?
All right, you said 618.
Yes, Matthews Chapel Road.
Okay, bet. You can pull the screen up.
All right.
Chapel Road, North Carolina, right?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. And then we have on market. Wow. $295. Listing price in North Carolina. Wow.
Getting a lot of views though, huh? 55 saved.
Oh yeah.
How many views per day is it getting?
2,000 over 49 days.
How many?
2,000 over 49 days.
Oh, about 50 a day. Okay.
Yeah, like 45.
Okay.
I'm trying to send. I mean, like I said, I don't live in none of these cities, man. So I get it. It's y'all city.
What
Yeah, I know it's North Carolina, Matthews.
Okay. How big of a town is that? Close or something? Matthews, North Carolina. I love geography, dude. That's what I should have majored in. Maybe I made some money.
30,000 people.
Okay.
30,000.
So what is it close to that? Let me see. It ain't a suburb or something? Yeah, it's a suburb of Charlotte.
Oh, Southeast Charlotte?
Yeah, it's a suburb of Charlotte. Yeah, it's Charlotte. Oh, yeah. I can see why. That's why you're going to have that activity like that. Okay, cool. So what do we offer on it?
I mean, $295, we got 50%.
Yes, sir. What that is, 147.5, something like that?
Yeah, I would start at 130 and then work your way up.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, absolutely.
All right.
The numbers are the numbers.
And either you have a deal or
you're in the ballpark.
Okay. we'll get back on track. We get back on track. We need to get back in the studio, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Come on now.
New producer.
Get our dance moves together. You know what I'm saying?
If New Edition, you know we'll be in trouble.
New Edition, they still jamming. You know,
they are still jamming. Yeah. Boys to Men still jamming too now.
Boys to Men, you know, they on tour. Come on now. Paula Wise, gentlemen, looking at this property. This is Jodeco Road, Stockbridge, Georgia. Would $239 be a good price to start negotiating using Flip Man's offer suggestions? Please advise me.
Got you. I like Stockbridge. I lost a deal out in Stockbridge, man. It was a smoking deal too.
So it's $239. I think Paula feels like the asking price is not worth it.
Mm-mm-mm. I'm agreeing with you. This is nice though. It's gonna need some updates, but it's nice.
Says she's
It's a
asking
bigger house,
9.
so it's gonna need some work. To start, I wouldn't start at 239. I would more so start around 190, and your sweet spot is really going to be at is really going to be at 200, 205. So 239 is not going to cut it. It's a bigger house. It's going to need a lot of updates, but it's a nice house though. But it's going to need a lot of updates though. So yeah. So Paula, I wouldn't start at 239. I'll start lower than that.
All right. Let's see here. Paula Wise. I guess Shazam has another property. Could you look at this property? This is in Charlotte, North Carolina. 2420 Dundee Street. We got a lot of properties today.
Yeah, we ain't come on Friday, so they missed us.
They've been missing. No.
Yeah.
Oh,
Keep it up. Keep it up. Let me see.
All right.
Said 239, right? You got to put it
Right.
back up.
239.
Uh-huh. Dundee?
No, it's 2420 Dundee. It's 2420.
Oh,
Dundee.
2420.
2420 Dundee. Yeah. Dundeen. Dundee. From Charlotte, yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Is this isn't bad at all. 800 square feet, Charlotte, North Carolina. So that city is popping. Yeah, I would start at 80K. Yeah, 80. Mm-hmm.
And Sharon wants to know, she says a realtor wants to send her a package of 22 homes. Will sell as a package or individually. How does she proceed?
Tell her to send them so you can see if they're on market or off market, and then evaluate them.
Yep.
And Anna Bruce is saying that she can't find the parcel ID on that land, just the FIPS. Does that help?
If you're in land portal and you found, if you can pull the property up, it'll have the parcel ID there. That's for sure.
All right. Next property is from Dave Darden. This is in Hillsboro, Texas, 76645. My second comp. So 203 Parham Street.
Parham, got it. All right, put me in the game, coach. Let's see what we got.
All right.
Parham.
203 Parham.
Okay, I like this one better than the last one. Not like emotional attached to it. I'm just saying this one looks a lot better.
Okay.
143. So Zillow's at 143. And it's 200, right? Or 203.
203 Parham Street, right?
We only got Zillow to go off of. That's it. Let's see. This one is on,
Movoto.
and that's at 176 and 143. Just rounded out to 150. 150, 155. So
So
as
50%.
as far as an offer, we're at 50.
Or is it 40%?
75, somewhere in there. One of them, 60 to 70. There you go.
And LMG, I'm sorry, J is saying that they put comps in that same drive that they send in the email, and they're saying if you have buyers, they can reduce the price. As we were saying, 80,
Get down to 80.
80, 80, 80.
Get down to 80. We can move it. We can move it. We could definitely move it around 90, 95. But it needs to be under 100 though.
No 110. All right, Shazam has another property. This is in Charlotte, North Carolina, 28206. This is his last property, 1336 Norris Avenue.
I don't know, Shazam. I'm gonna have to send my cash out, buddy. You working me today?
I'll look it up.
Oh no, you good, man. I'm just messing around, Flip.
Shazam said, "We gonna get you some properties to."
Oh yeah, he'll be doing like I would be doing. I'll be maxing y'all jokers out.
Yeah, send y'all some property.
Yeah, that one rough there too.
This one is very clean. I like it.
Inside,
Shazam. This one would be around 100, 150, 155 to start.
What the asking?
315.
Oh yeah.
You probably wind up somewhere around 180. Definitely be a flip though. It's probably something that they used to have as a rental. Said, attention developers and investors. Here's your opportunity to build your single family duplex or triplex. Yep, that's what I thought. Up and coming, His community. Yeah. So start around 150 range, man. If you get on to 200, you'll be all right. Because essentially, if you get it around 150, you could move it back. You could send this out easily at 200, 220, and somebody pick it up. But you just want to get it under 200 though, for sure. All right, next.
All right, Soul Soldier.
He's back.
Would like to know, how would you target pushdown houses for land using Zumps?
All right, when Todd is done, we'll get back to that. What we got next?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Ready? How would you target push down houses for land value using Zump?
Well, Zomps, you can use it to determine what lots have sold for. Obviously, in that area or similar size. If it's not a lot of activity, then you can determine what houses have sold for. And you have to think of terms of as far as a new build. If the houses are probably not at least, I could say that, but at least probably 300 plus in the area, then it makes it difficult to do a new build a lot of times or whatever, because you just, build it $150 a square foot, multiply that times the square footage, plus the cost of the land or whatever, depending on the size of the house or, what you can get away with to command that $300,000 price. So you take that into factor. Now, if a situation where it's in the hood below $100,000, you're trying to get that lot for $500 to $1,000. Hope you can sell it for $2,000 or $3,000. So,
and hopefully hopefully you got your question answered about the presidency and how it will impact real estate. Or you want to comment on that, Ty?
Well, I'm sure you can go back and find articles of people whenever 4 years ago when Biden got in office, it was going to be gloom and doom for real estate. And then you probably go back from 4 years before that, same thing, 4 years. It just however far you want to go back is if you can pull up articles and just content of people that follow that kind of stuff. And it's always gloom and doom on one side, and it's going to be the holidays are here again on the other side. So, but guess what has happened with all of that? We keep trucking, baby. And you can go back as far as you want to see. You can see tons, hundreds of thousands of transactions. I would assume millions of transactions, no matter when.
Yep.
Now, if something happens, we're gonna have bigger fish to fry anyway. Like that's what they go to wars for. You know what I'm saying? Like something happens beyond the just straight out norm. We're gonna have that's gonna be wholesaling real estate gonna be the last of your worries. So it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay.
Y'all hear it first.
Yeah.
Here, live from the
All right,
flip.
well, wait a minute now. I ain't no here first.
Flip man said it's gonna be all right, guys. Y'all don't need to worry.
Everything gonna be all right.
Hey, Jamming always has just enough predictions and as I do. Because if I can, guess what, guys? Just think about it like this. All these people talk all this crap. If they can really predict what's going to happen, we got a different business for you because we don't need you in real estate because if you can predict the future, that's where the real money is. Like if you can predict the future, that's where the real money is. Forget this stuff. I got a whole nother game plan if I can predict the future.
No one knows. No one knows.
You've heard it here first.
Yeah.
From the flip man.
Now you can run with that one.
We can run with that one.
Yeah, you can run with that one.
Jamming
always know just as much as I know. The only thing I'm gonna be pretty confident on, as long as the status quo don't go too far one way or the other, it's gonna be endless opportunity. It's gonna be endless opportunities out there. We're gonna be all right.
I like that answer.
Anyway, well, then somebody might say, well, they say it is gonna go one way or the other. Yeah, they said that 4 years, 8 years, however long ago. They said what?
They said that back in 2008.
I know that. I was gonna go back there too.
Yeah, I just had Kamala send me a message right now talking about I need to donate some money.
Yeah, they keep sending. Why do they keep sending a message? This over with. What sending to who? For what?
Now they got to pay the money back.
That was the worst ass kicking we'd have ever seen. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh man, look, if you're on the losing side on watching this,
worse than Tyson.
See, you didn't play sports. See, you would rather get blowed. Well, you would rather get blowed out than to lose a close game. Because once you get blowed out, it ain't no question.
You know you wasn't gonna win to begin with, right?
You ain't gonna
take yourself over and over again.
Hey, look here. Ain't nothing you could have did different to win that game. You know what I'm saying? Like nothing. When you get blowed out like that, right?
Man, them things was blue, and then they started lining up red. I said,
that map was red as hell.
It was like, we want to give y'all warning. This is how it normally is.
Yeah, hey man, that map was red as hell. Hey, last time it took to like Friday or Saturday for them to decide who, you know what I'm saying? It was over 30 minutes, man.
I mean, if you really think about it,
America has spoken.
She wasn't able to beat Biden.
Yeah. It was just bad. So we're gonna talk about. Let's talk about it. So it was just it was just
And if you're joining us, we're touching on how will a second Trump term affect wholesaling houses, and we're going live now to.
Hey, I'm on a live stream, young lady. What do you want?
We're going live to Ty the Flip Man.
Huh?
I know people are coming.
No shenanigans.
Back to the regular program.
Back to the regular program. I'll talk to you. I'm saying I'm on live stream for real. Look, see the mic. See that? Yeah, I hit you up. Yeah, gone.
She said, "Show me the room."
Oh, and Janet always saying that she's the
Around. Let me
granny.
see what you're really doing.
Three
What I was about to
boys
say?
and 2 grandsons.
Oh, you
What I
about to
said?
go off.
What
Yeah.
I was about to say?
You about to go off. You said, since we're gonna talk about it, let's talk about it then. And that was
Well,
it.
I'm just talking about it from the standpoint of and I don't know why I still wasn't sure who was gonna win. I was
You wasn't sure.
I was fooling myself. Like,
Yeah.
I guess I don't know. Let's just have the ones that I really didn't care. But
You didn't care, but you have family out here that you're really worried about. That's
yeah, like my well, I ain't gonna say who exactly, because my mom be tripping about stuff like that. But I can say it, my older brother, he just so gung ho and stuff.
Yeah.
And like this day lead up, I'm like, this is gonna be terrible, Nick. And so, like you said, because she was beat so bad, you just don't. It ain't even nothing. You just don't even feel bad about it. You know what I'm saying? That's my opinion. Like a lot of people.
Do you feel like when they took an attempt on his life, that took a big turn?
No,
I don't think.
You don't think so?
I think they had very little to do with it, in my opinion, or whatever. Those are just fringe individuals. That just it is what it is.
Yeah.
You never know stuff like that. You never know. Like we really. So I don't even give that too much thought or whatever.
Yeah.
He's very fortunate.
Okay.
Oh
so,
yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So since we're talking about it, you think anybody that looked like me and you was going to be in the cabinet in the White House?
Well, probably not. But that's not. Okay. You go to a lot of establishments, they know you or me.
The last restaurant you went to.
No, we in there.
Yeah,
no,
we in now. We in
We in
there.
there. That's them black jobs.
No, that's the black job.
But
man.
I know people come in.
But I guess the thing is, like, it seems like Democrats have their head in the sand on what's really going on, right? And I guess when you sort of like, when you ain't in something, you may not know. Like, let me say this before I say anything else. I hope they've learned their lesson by getting an endorsement from this person, Taylor Swift, and my God, what the girl name is, Cardi B and Oprah. That mess don't mean nothing. Like, it means literally. I hope you didn't pay them. Now I hope they were volunteering to do.
No, they paid them. Beyonce.
Oh my God, huh?
Oh, Megan the Stallion. Yeah,
They need a refund. Did they influence any votes?
But you have to realize, Obama did the same thing.
As big as those social media followers are, right? Do they really mean anything?
Well, that's how Obama got in office, by using celebrities.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. He was more dynamic. It's totally different ball game. It was great timing on that. It was just great timing on her bad timing, worst timing. And part of it, and the elephant in the room, a lot of men ain't gonna vote for a woman. That's the elephant in the room. Period. White, black, Christian, Muslim, Buddha, just not gonna do it. Just not. They would rather not vote at all than do that. I ain't saying that what I think, but whatever. A lot of men just not going to do it. Just not going to do it. And it's biblical too, so a lot of them ain't going to definitely do it. They give them like the backbone not to do it.
I know people come in on what we're talking about right now. Let's see.
No, they ain't.
Paul, look.
Comp this property.
No. What is she? Jamming always said Oprah lied. She got paid $1 million.
She lied.
Celebrities don't sway my vote. VS speaks royally, says that.
Obviously, don't sway a lot of people vote.
What is he saying?
And then she didn't go on Joe Rogan, like one, I guess it's the biggest podcast, possibly, right? Is it gonna be top 2 or 3? Well, talking about she was somewhere. You flying everywhere else. You got to do that just because he did it. And then they want to, from my understanding, want to hit. They only want a certain question. And no, you got to go in there where everything go. It can't be scripted. That's the difference. Is whatever you think about Trump, it ain't scripted. It's just gonna be out the dome. Good, however you feel about it, or whatever. But she going in there like a robot. No.
You gotta respect the hustle. You gotta respect it.
They got to rethink everything. You know what I'm saying? Like just everything.
For what? 2028?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Even for the midterms, as they call it, you got to rethink everything because what you're doing ain't working. Oh, they got the presidency, they got the White House, they got the House, and they got the Senate. You know what I'm saying? It ain't working.
Bernie decided to be an independent. He wasn't fooling with the Democrats no more.
But he too far to the other side of the game. You know what I'm saying? He too far gone, man. America spoke, dog. They ain't what they want. Is that or whatever? That ain't what they want. It is what it is. And he got the popular vote. So it wasn't when this time was it an electoral college thing, and he got the popular vote. Red mat was red as hell. Was there any blue on it?
Yeah, on the East Coast.
And I guess California. Yeah. Red as hell. Okay, much thank you, Valerie. Well,
thank you, Valerie.
We are talking about the topic of the day now. Let's see that.
You're just now how would a second Trump term affect wholesaling houses? And if you're just tuning in, you hear it live from the flip man's mouth. He said everything's going to be all right. Don't trip, don't worry. As long as you're taking action, you're going to be okay.
And the famous words of Aaron Rodgers, who needs to be retired. Relax.
Ashley Turner, I'm up here grinding, sending out offers daily. Now some sending me deals, so I'm sending offers for those, some of them about money, so they're willing to help you. I guess she's talking about realtors and sending offers. Anna Bruce wants to know, can I get the info on how much investors are paying for land per acre in Vance County, North Carolina? I can't find the land address number.
I don't. Well, what? Okay. Well, it's not just a cut and dry what they're paying per acre. You got different sizes, other factors that go into it. So you're gonna have to hone in a little bit better than that on different sizes of what stuff is selling for. Ideally, what you'll do is simply go to Zillow, put in the size range that you want, 1 to 5 acres, 5 to 10 acres, 1 to 10 acres, whatever, and just look up sold property, lots of land over the last 12 months, and boom, there you go. You can, if you add Zomp, you can add all of those in, and then you can get a good snap. Well, you know what? Let me just show you. How much time we got? Where you at, Chip? You good?
About 5 minutes.
Yeah. Okay. See what you think about your Playboy. All right. All right. So, what's the county?
My fault.
What's the county?
1 second here. That is Ashley Turner. No. Vance County, North Carolina.
North Carolina.
Man, Petey Pablo.
Petey Pablo, man. Boy, you hot when you're hot, boy.
Be hot when you're hot. Take advantage.
Oh, yeah. Boy, that's amazing. That's an amazing industry there, boy. Oof. Look at sold properties. I'm just going to give an example. So we're just going to do 1 to 5 acres, right?
Yeah, I can hear you. Okay, Shevy, so I have a question in regards to, let's say I purchase a phone number. It's going to be.
Y'all hear that?
We can hear you, sir.
Oh, that ain't me.
All right. So now this is the entire, county, what sold in the last 12 months. It's only been 34 properties that are sold. And so what I would like to do is let me just do the last so I can eliminate some of these and get down to a smaller number that Zomps will pull up. Let's do the last 30 days. Maybe that'll give me what I want. It's still too many. Um, I was trying to, let me see. Let's do the last 12 months again. So what I'm gonna do is then again, some of it's gonna depend on what part of the county that you're talking about too. So I think I'm pretty good to see where we're at. So let me remove this boundary. I think we're just in this general area here. I just need a few of them. So let's do these right here. That's up there by that water, so that can be a little tricky in itself because people tend to pay a little bit more near water. We can look up there first. But this for GP just to show you, just pick out an area, and I put in this. What size did I put in there? 1 to 5 acres, and so, or all these North Carolina. So now Thompson's going to automatically average all of these out, and so you're going to have a really low one right here at 4,500 an acre. Seem like your bottom is around 10,000 an acre, and the top is around 37. So from that point, you got to get in here and filter to start to look at each one of those to see what's unique about these properties, right? To come up with a good idea. Now, if you just want to be conservative, now the high side of this, looking at this, again, you would want to pull this up so you can see the actual track itself. Does that road frontage? What are the wetlands looking like? Why did it sell for that much? And it looks like because it's close to that water is why it sold for that much. So you see what it's selling near the water. So that's in the 30s, mid 30s, I guess. I guess this is without the water. Then you're talking between probably around 15,000 per acre. So, but that's how you would do it, and Zoms can help you sort of clearly see what you're looking at. So hopefully that made sense this time.
Boom, boom. There's another property to be comped. This is Leah Nicole. Good afternoon, all. Would you please comp 2142 Pepper Ridge Drive in Augusta, Georgia? The seller is asking $205 for a four bedroom, 4 bath, 1,900 square feet. You pulling it up, Chevy?
Yeah, I'm pulling it up. Pull that back up again.
Yes, this is.
Whose background?
This one. It's 2142 Pepper Ridge Drive in Augusta, Georgia.
Whose background is that?
2142.
Yeah, Pepper Ridge Drive.
I got you. 2142 Pepper
Ridge Drive.
$202, and then $195.
Mm-hmm.
$186. So we're really at 190 for this. So at 190, we really need to be at 95. But I will start around 80, 85 to get to that 95.
80. Okay. Let's see here.
No, I said that's the house.
Got a few more properties.
Yeah, we're gonna roll out. We're gonna roll out. Appreciate everyone that joined us this afternoon. A little different topic, a little different thumbnail than normal today. But just trying to mix it up a little bit, seeing what the title, what's trending, and that seemed to have been a trending title. We should have probably did it a week ago or so, almost 2 weeks ago now. But I actually did that little thumbnail myself. I don't know how good it is, but we'll see. But anyway, so appreciate everyone that joined us. You see Chevo's information scrolling down at the link below. I mean, below with his contact info. And I guess we'll be back on Wednesday. In the meantime, hopefully you guys will get out there and mix it up, have some good stuff to report. We'll be back here to evaluate your properties, answer your questions. Y'all got anything else you want to add, guys?
I will be in the Bahamas.
Oh, y'all going to the Bahamas?
We going to the Bahamas, baby.
Today?
Wednesday.
Okay.
Well, Wednesday.
Oh, okay.
We going to the Bahamas. And
going
we'll
to
be
the
back.
What's up?
Yeah, Wednesday. It's about to be a good time, man. My wife's birthday coming up, so she wanted to go out the country. So,
So y'all, so you going to the competition, huh?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I'm going to the competition.
You should never not spend your money with Jamaica.
Dude, money goes like water in Jamaica, man.
It'd go like water in Bahamas, I'm sure.
We fixing to find out. This is my first time going, so we about to find out.
You're like, man, we could have went to Jamaica. I bet you.
I'm going to Jamaica in December too, though. So,
all right,
yeah, we'll see what's up. We'll see what's up.
Be nice.
All right, be safe, my man. And
Yes, sir.
We'll go from there. And thanks, guys. And we'll see you on FLIP SID.
Flip man, it's the flip man. You want some money in your hand? Flipping houses without credit or your cash. Hit that bag.